Well, a family is now suing a school in Indianapolis after the school bus driver was caught on videotape blasting their little girl in front of other people for speaking out about her religious beliefs.
Blasting? Blasting. Out of all the possible words you could have used to describe this incident, you had to use blasting as your verb.
Family says it all began when their daughter told another student that she would never vote for President Obama because of her opposition to abortion and gay marriage.
Sounds like that little girl is uninformed because Obama hasn't really gone to any great lengths for abortion or for gay marriage. In fact, he hasn't done much of anything for gay rights.
Watch for yourself.
One more word about anybody going to hell if they're gay or if they're Buddhist or whatever, because it's none of your damn business.
Oh, how terrible of that bus driver to tell some kid to stop telling other kids they were going to go to hell because they didn't believe the same shit that she believed. I'm such a persecuted Christian.
That's the school bus driver. The girl's father, Ed Zimmer, joins us now live. Ed, first of all, did she say that? Did Rachel say you're going to go to hell?
Hi, Jane. No, she never said that. That was a fabrication in the bus driver's mind that Rachel had said that.
Okay, so this bus driver just randomly came out with not one more word about people going to hell. You know, it's not your business. She just randomly splurted that out at your poor little daughter because she doesn't like abortions or gay people.
What was his deal with her? Why was he going after her like that?
It actually is, it's a female
Oh, I'm sorry.
bus
You're
driver.
You're right. Sorry.
No problem. And basically there is a past with our daughter.
If there's a past with your daughter, why don't you bring it up? Go ahead and talk about it. Don't just say there's a past, but tell us what it is. Don't keep it too short now. We need some fucking details.
And this bus driver, truly what she wanted to do, she was going to tell my daughter and discipline her that she was not going to hold her Christian views on the bus.
I don't think anyone was telling your daughter she couldn't hold her Christian beliefs while on the school bus. Like a Muslim can have their beliefs on a school bus, but at the same time, an extremist can't sit there and bring a bomb onto the bus because that's what they believe in. Just like they can't tell other students they're going to kill them or they're going to go to hell or, you know, all this other bullshit that shouldn't be involved in schools or on school buses. If you are so hardcore fucking Christian, why are you not putting your kid in a Christian school or homeschooling him for that fucking matter?
And that to give her reasons why she needed to believe in gay unions. And as a parent, you just scratch your head thinking, how can this happen? Because you expect a school to protect your children.
He's right. You know, the schools, they're supposed to protect the children. They're supposed to protect them by telling them gays ain't supposed to be together. Don't let them gays get married. You know, homosexuality is immoral. And while you're at it, we don't want to teach you how to use a condom neither. Just be abstinent. Just don't use a condom. Just don't be gay. Just love the Lord. Wait until you're married, because that's totally realistic. So fucking stupid.
And that's not what happened. She actually came to our house after she had finished her route with an empty school bus, walked down to our front yard, and then told our children to get on the bus. Took them on an empty bus and then started berating my daughters on the bus, especially my youngest daughter, and telling her that she couldn't have her churchy views in a public school. Wow. And then started giving her reasons why she needed to believe in gay union.
Sounds to me like you're pissed off that someone took the time to teach your kids what is actually right and wrong rather than just a bunch of biblical bullshit. And I can see how, as a good, upstanding, Jesus-loving Christian, that would just piss you right the fuck off because you don't care about what's right or wrong. You only care about the Bible. It's all about the Bible. If it don't say it in the Bible, I can't do it. And if it says not to do it, then I better not because I go to hell. Now, I wear clothes of different fabrics and I eat all kinds of shellfish, but them goddamn faggots, I just don't like them. So I want to teach my kids not to fucking like them either. Her. It's like if you had a black bus driver and fucking white kids, and the white kids kept saying, you know, nigger this, nigger that. I know some people don't like to hear me say the word, but I'm not racist in any way, so I don't feel guilty for using it. Anyway, if your white kid, is saying the word nigger all over the place on the bus, and the black bus driver pulls him aside and tries to teach him why that is wrong, and the parent gets pissed off at it, saying, you're supposed to protect my child's right to fucking hate on everybody. You know, Does that make much sense to you? That's what this guy's pissed off about. Fuck you, douchebag.
And I mean, the language was not what you want your child to hear. She called her on this tape a stupid little bigot. Is that right?
Now, why is it that I think that if they had the bus driver calling the daughter a stupid little bigot on tape, that they would have played that clip? Why is it that I don't believe that she actually said that? But even if she did, you're getting upset about 3 words, stupid little bigot. Okay, if the kid's young and dumb, then yeah, they're stupid and they are little. And if they're saying shit like, you know, they're being unaccepting of other people, intolerant, then they are being a bigot as well. But let's not worry about, oh my God, these poor kids got called a bigot or something. No, these parents are totally against that, but they're okay with teaching their kids all the shit in the Bible. You want to read to your children about Sodom and Gomorrah, but turn around and complain if someone calls your kid a stupid little bigot. Like that's the worst thing they've ever heard. Bullshit. God, you people have got your fucking priorities all backwards, and you think you're so high and mighty, which is probably what pisses me off the most. You fucking think that you're so great and you're so morally, you know, above everyone, when really you are fucking like hundreds of years back, man. It's scary. Regression. That's what you're doing. You're trying to conserve what you have. That's why they call them conservatives. They take a little bit of bullshit and they try and conserve it and make it last forever and ever. They don't want to progress. That's why progressives are so fucking scary to these people.
Yeah, actually, before she came to our house, she was calling students up from the bus. And this was an African-American student that she called up front and asked him, hey, does my daughter ever say anything racist to you? To which he said no. And she told him, come on, think about it. Anything about your race or you going to hell because she's a stupid little bigot. And then she went on, and when he said no again, she said that she was going to eat my daughter alive.
Wow.
What? Did he just play the fucking atheist is going to eat my baby card? Did I just fucking hear that? Then she said she was going to eat my daughter alive. I think she said with barbecue sauce or salt and pepper or something like that. It was fucking scary. I'm a persecuted Christian. I'm fucking terrified for my daughter's life. Fucking terrified. And the response from the reporter is, wow. Wow. You know, that is scary. I'm very scared about that. You know, it's a good thing that the next news story is about a Muslim that feels that something went against it. Oh, that's right. This is Fox News. It's just Christians. Jesus only up in here, because we're as fair and balanced as a black barbell with a 1,000-pound weight on one end.
We have contacted the school. They ultimately said they really have no comment because you have now filed suit against them. What are you asking for here?
What do you think he wants? He doesn't want them gays to be able to get married. No abortion, no homosexuals, unless you're aborting homosexuals. You got it?
Well, first, we filed suit because we had no choice. They would not show us. We found out there were videotapes on the bus, and what they were telling us was on the videotapes, we knew from what our daughters had said wasn't an accurate description. They would not let us see them. So we had to hire an attorney to get those tapes, which cost us money. And we the whole time have said, this is outrageous. Fire this bus driver and just reimburse us what we have out of pocket. And they've told us that she is working within the scope of her employment.
Well, first you have to understand what the scope of employment for a bus driver is. Well, obviously their main job is to get the kids to and from school in a safe way and a timely manner. But they are also supposed to keep those kids safe in more ways than just their driving ability and being a cautious and defensive driver. They have to keep them from hurting each other, fighting, and arguing and shit like that. They have to keep calm and control on the fucking bus. I rode a school bus when I was fucking young. There was a kid on my fucking bus named Scott Elam, and they actually installed a seatbelt in the very front fucking seat on the right side of the bus that he had to wear while he was on the bus because he was so out of control that the bus driver wanted to look right over her shoulder and be able to see that motherfucker belted down. And you know, that's just the way it was. And nobody bitched about it except for Scott Elam. But the rest of us were pretty fucking happy that the douchebag wasn't sitting next to us.
Which we believe is totally ridiculous.
She's still driving the bus?
Oh, they did nothing to her. They did not discipline her in any manner. They didn't suspend her. They wouldn't even take her off of our route. We were forced then to get our daughter back and forth to school for a whole half a year. And we have, for the next 6 years, children going through that school. She could be their bus driver tomorrow, and we'd be forced to do it again.
You'd be forced to allow your multitude of fucking kids that go to all kinds of different schools, you'd be forced to let them take government-sponsored fucking buses to get them to and from their government fucking paid for school, and you were bitching about it because during all of this, you're not allowed to tell people, I hate gays, or have your daughter say gays are gonna go to hell or some shit. Who the fuck cares, man? I wish I had parents like you when I was a kid, because if my dad had caught fucking wind of this, he would have beat my ass whether I was right or wrong or telling the truth or not.
They literally did nothing to this bus driver.
And real quickly, what you're asking for is money?
Well, we're asking for them to fire the bus driver and just to reimburse us for what we had been out for attorney fees and expenses.
Again, no comment from the school there. Ed Zimmer is Rachel's dad. Ed, let us know what happens here. Thanks.
Thanks, Jane.
Let me give you a heads up of what's going to happen. You chose to take your daughter off the fucking school bus route. You chose to fucking drive her there. You chose to get the lawyer. You ain't getting shit back. Get used to it, fucktard. Cocktopus out.